Imagine driving down a highway built 2,000 years ago. Your tires hum over perfectly straight stones. The path still solid, even after empires rose and fell, even after countless wars, floods, and earthquakes. Now imagine realizing this ancient road, built by men with no machines, still works better than many modern ones today. So here's the question. How did Rome build roads that have survived for over 2,000 years, when ours crumble after just a few decades? To understand this mystery, we need to step back in time more than 2,000 years ago, to when Rome was just a rising power surrounded by chaos. The Romans didn't just build roads to connect cities. They built arteries of control, weapons of empire, and symbols of eternity. Every Roman road had a purpose: speed, strength, and domination. They weren't built for comfort. They were built to move armies, to crush rebellions, and to make sure Rome's reach never faded. When a Roman engineer started a new road, he didn't begin with dirt or gravel. He began with mathematics and obsession. They surveyed with precision tools like the groma, a simple cross of sticks and strings that could map perfectly straight lines across mountains, forests, and marshes. And when they planned a road, they didn't go around obstacles. They went through them. Mountains were cut, rivers were bridged, and valleys were filled, all for one simple rule: the shortest path between 2 points is the Roman way. So what made these roads unbreakable? It wasn't luck, it was engineering genius. Beneath every Roman road lies a secret system of layers. First came the stadamen, a deep foundation of large stones, laid flat and tight. Above that, the rudus, a thick layer of crushed rock, mixed with lime to create a natural concrete base. Then the nucleus, a smoother mix of gravel and sand, pressed until it hardened like stone. And finally, the summum dorsum, the surface layer made from huge interlocking stones, cut with precision so tight that even a blade of grass couldn't fit between them. Rainwater? It simply flowed off the slightly curved surface. Freezing and thawing? The drainage system underneath kept everything dry. And heavy wagons? The layers distributed weight so evenly, they rarely cracked. It wasn't just construction, it was art. Art meant to defy time itself. But here's where it gets stranger. Modern scientists have discovered that Roman concrete, the same material used in their roads and aqueducts, heals itself. Yes, you heard that right. When cracks appear, rainwater seeps in, activates ancient lime particles, and seals the damage. How did they figure this out? Because when researchers at MIT broke samples of Roman concrete, it repaired itself in days, something our best modern concrete can't do, even with billion-dollar technology. It's as if the Romans encoded living chemistry into stone. Now, let's talk about why they built them. Every road led to Rome, not metaphorically, but literally. Over 250,000 miles of roads connected the empire. Soldiers could march 20 miles a day and reach any corner of the empire in record time. Messengers carried imperial orders faster than any other civilization in history. But it wasn't just military. Trade boomed, culture spread, and people started to believe that Rome wasn't just a city, it was the center of the world. In a way, these roads didn't just move legions, they moved civilization. Here's a chilling fact. When Rome built a new road, they also built a graveyard beside it. Thousands of slaves and workers died during construction, crushed by stones, overcome by heat, or lost to disease. The road you see today might literally rest upon the bones of those who built it. So when people say, all roads lead to Rome, they forget. Those roads were built on blood and ambition. You might think these roads eventually faded with the empire. But here's the twist: many of them never died. Even after Rome fell, medieval kings, traders, and even armies of Napoleon used the same routes. In Britain, the modern A5 highway follows the path of an ancient Roman road. In France, sections of the Via Domitia still connect cities today. And in Italy, Parts of the Appian Way built in 312 BC are still walkable, still perfect, and still whispering the footsteps of history. Think about that. While modern asphalt lasts maybe 20 to 30 years, Roman stonework has lasted millennia without repair crews, bulldozers, or modern cement. So, did the Romans know something we don't? Or did we just forget something they never stopped believing in? Maybe the secret wasn't only in the materials. Maybe it was in their mindset. They didn't build for years. They built for eternity. Every empire after Rome tried to copy their roads, but none succeeded. Even today, engineers study their construction for insight. NASA scientists, when building durable structures for Mars, referenced Roman concrete chemistry. Why? Because when you build something to last forever, you don't just use strong materials, you build with purpose. And that's exactly what the Romans did. Their roads weren't just about travel. They were about control, connection, and continuity. They represented Rome's belief that it could outlast time itself. And in a way, it did. So next time you drive down a cracked modern road, remember, 2,000 years ago, men with no machines, no electricity, and no shortcuts built something stronger than anything we've made since. Maybe the secret wasn't just in the stones or lime. Maybe it was in their will, a will to build something that would never die. And maybe that's the real mystery behind Rome's eternal roads. They weren't built just to reach destinations. They were built to remind the world that some paths never end. If this story made you see the ancient world differently, hit that like button and share this with someone who still believes the old world had no magic. Because sometimes, history doesn't crumble. It just waits for us to notice.